Ryan sat alone in his small, cluttered room, staring at the ceiling fan as it spun slowly above him. The noise was almost mocking, like time itself was laughing at him. At 23 years old, he felt like a complete failure. He had dropped out of college after failing 2 semesters. His friends had moved on, good jobs, nice cars, confident smiles, and there he was, broke, confused, and stuck in a part-time job that barely paid the bills. Every time he looked in the mirror, he didn't see potential. He saw disappointment. One evening, after a rough day at work, Ryan received a message from an old classmate. "Hey man, saw your post earlier. Just wanted to say, don't give up. You were one of the most hardworking guys I knew." That message hit him deep. Hardworking? He laughed bitterly. "If I was hardworking, I wouldn't be here." That night, he couldn't sleep. His mind kept replaying his failures like a broken record. Failed exams, broken dreams, lost friends, missed opportunities. Then something strange happened. Instead of drowning in self-pity, he asked himself a simple question. What if this is not the end, but the beginning? The next morning, Ryan woke up earlier than usual, not because of motivation, not because of inspiration, but because of frustration. He was tired of hating himself. He folded his blanket neatly, cleaned his messy room, put on clean clothes, and sat at his small desk with a notebook. At the top of the page, he wrote, "My life, version 2.0. Below that, he wrote one word, focus. No more random dreams, no more scattered energy, no more chasing 10 things at once. He decided to master one skill, writing. He borrowed his cousin's old laptop. It was slow, scratched up, and made weird noises, but it worked. Every day, he started waking up at 5:30 a.m. At first, it was painful. His mind screamed, sleep more. His body felt heavy. His thoughts tried to stop him, but he kept going. Some days, he wrote only 100 words. Other days, it was 1,000, but he showed up every single day. For the first time in his life, he didn't care about being perfect. He only cared about being consistent. Months passed. While others scrolled through social media, Ryan typed. While others partied, Ryan practiced. While others complained, Ryan improved. Failure stopped being his enemy. It became his teacher. One day, he decided to share his work online. Nervously, he posted a short story. No likes, no comments, no shares. For a moment, the old fear tried to come back. See, you're still a loser. But he stopped himself. No, I'm still learning. He posted again the next day, and the next, and the next. 30 days later, one comment appeared. "This is really good. Don't stop." That single comment felt like oxygen, not because of validation, but because it proved something powerful. He was improving. 2 years later, Ryan walked into a small publishing office, nervous but confident. He wasn't the smartest guy in the room. He wasn't the most talented, but he was the most focused. He placed his manuscript on the table. The publisher looked at him and said, "You don't look like someone who never gave up." Ryan smiled. Inside his heart, he thought, "You have no idea how many times I failed." That book eventually got published, not because he was special, not because he was lucky, but because he learned the secret. Failure doesn't destroy you. Lack of focus does. Today, Ryan still remembers the boy who stared at the ceiling fan, feeling worthless, and he smiles because that failure didn't break him. It built him. Failure is not your enemy. It's your training ground. When you stop running from failure and start learning from it, you don't just succeed, you become unstoppable.